Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? Hopefully pretty good. Everything looks stable. Twitch is looking good. Nice, nice, nice. That always makes me happy. Sometimes Twitch is a little crankamundo, let me tell you. Just updated my my Android phone actually. It's all ugly. Ugh. I hate it when things update and then completely change on you. But maybe I'm just a whiner. Either way, let's get going. I bet you Borrowed, if anything, is going to be upset because I don't think he's here right now. He's going to miss out on his Blood Bowl. He's like, the one time I'm not here. So we are going up against, actually, this is kind of a rough Chaos team. Chaos are fairly easy early on. This is a little bit annoying. Their only sort of upgraded player has block, which is the one thing their team doesn't have. So we have a bit of an advantage there, which is nice. 2 rerolls, which I think is the exact same as us. I think we only have 2. They don't have an apothecary, but it doesn't really matter for the AI as much. But they do have a Minotaur, which is tough. The thing about Chaos is Chaos Warriors are really OP, except they start with no skills. You know, kind of like a late game. When a program makes changes that weren't ever needed. I know, Foxy, I know. It's like minor things like UI changes, like, oh, we moved the button you always click from here to here. And it's like, yeah, okay, I understand that, but why? You know what I mean? I don't know, someone gets paid to do it, right? The Minotaur is a pretty chunky unit. It's actually better than our Minotaur. Borrowed woke up, he must have heard me. I was talking shit. But it might look identical to the Minotaur the Chaos Dwarves are going to get, but it gets regular access to mutations, which makes it very reliably OP, whereas we have to roll a double for it. So, a bit of a better buy, but it's on a team that does sort of grow into a late game disgusting powerhouse. But right now, we're basically just going to be going up against a team that's a little bashier than we are, but we have a little more block. So we're kind of like a little more reliable than they are, but they're a little bit stronger overall. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, because we only have 2 strength 4 pieces. They have 3 strength 4, a strength 5, and any of their beastmen who charge have horns, or like do a blitz, have horns. So they, you know, they count as a 4 on that. So we'll see. Oh, prescription refills. Kind of late for that Borrowed, but hey, man. Let's see. Okay, our opponent spent all of his money, so he's not going to be buying an apothecary anytime soon. Getting a Bloodwiser Babe. We're going to be having a little bit of trouble. Even if we do knock them down, they're more likely to get up. Bloodwiser Babe is essentially a 17% chance. Well, it's another 17% chance that you come back after being KO'd at the end of a drive. So pretty good. It starts at 50-50. One of them makes it, you know, 67. And then it goes up to 80, was it 83 or 84. There's a bit of rounding in there, so Bartels closes at 9. I don't even know what Bartels is. Oh, look at this beast, though. That's going to be Origami. No, we already have... Oh, that's Fox. Fox wanted to be our Minotaur. That's right. How are you all doing tonight, anyway? Hopefully pretty good. Let's see if I can get my squeaky broken chair somewhere. I just had a paycheck, so I'm thinking about buying... Oh, my goodness, Rudy and his broken face. But I just had a paycheck, so I was thinking about buying a chair. But... it's one of those things, like, chairs can be expensive, and I'm never really sure there's Borrowed. Never really sure what I want to do about that, because I haven't actually owned a nice chair. You know, is it worth it? If it breaks, will I get mad? Yes, please, I want to go on the offense. Oh, you bet. I want to have a chance to pick this initial battle. They have 4 Chaos Warriors? No, just 3. This is going to be a pretty tough one. I think we'll do something like this. We'll go fairly aggressive. Oh, right. The ball's going to be getting kicked to us. Well, let's try and maybe we'll have Zelphus pick up the ball. Not super likely, but this does give us a pretty easy cage option. I like it. And it's not like they're a lot faster than we are. I mean, they are. But it's not like crazy. So we should be okay. We certainly, in theory, outrun them with the Bull Centaur. In theory. You know, there's a lot of theory to that. I think I like it. I mean, ideally, you'd get the ball on a Bull Centaur. But, so the Unholy Killers can set up again another legal defense. I'm glad I went really heavy on the line then. Because that could have gone real ugly. I'm not sure why they pulled the Minotaur off. I mean, I was going to beat his ass. But there's always a chance I fucked it up, right? I think we go for this one. I don't know of them, no, Bard. Well, let's do our... Change my mind. Let's get close to the ball. You know, let's get in the position where if we pick it up, we can at least do something with it. Waddle our dwarf asses over there. Seems good to me. Can't wait till we go up against the Skaven team, actually. The Chaos Dwarf team is basically built to murder Chaos and Amazons. Like day one. Yeah, I can't quite get a 2-die here. I think we're gonna play it safe. Okay. Well, I tried to play it safe and it ended up just making me sad. So, that's okay, I guess. Not really how I wanted to do these blocks at all. Maybe Magetti. Okay, there we go. That'll do. Oh, Magetti, yes! Okay, well, that was pretty cool overhead. I fucking love the zoom-in armor break cam. It makes the game. Improves upon it. Spider's Fury. Nice, nice, nice. I'm not expecting... These guys all have 9 armor. I'm not expecting any injuries. It'd be okay, but it's not something I'm planning for. Because again, they do outbash us. It's kind of our job to not negate the bashing, but push them away a little bit. We'll get Herpy over here to help. Our inevitable picking up of the ball. Actually, I think I kind of want to go here, and then we have a pretty nice little screen set up. Let's see, Yanks or Grazillion? Let's have Yanks go for it. Okay, no dice. We're gonna follow, so we do have the strength. 3 strength here, Brazilian. Nice. And you never want to base with any of these guys. The reason is they could always do a blitz and then attack you that turn, and again, they have the strength advantage. But even if they don't, then they can stand the piece up, and then they have a +1 attack on you with somebody else. So, just have Zelphus run over, see if he can pick this up. Hey, he did, nice. See if we can get him over here. It's not likely. It's not likely it's gonna go well for us. But I will consider a tie a victory against the Chaos. We should be able to bully them a little bit with our block, but you know, we're kind of meant to be a bashy team, and they kind of bash a little better than we do at this point. Except for like our Bull Centaur. We'll see how that ends up going. Just noticed our hobgoblins are only armor 7 as well, so they're a little squishy. Surprised he didn't go for the blitz with the Minotaur. Probably what I would have done. Oh, horns. He lucked out. This is actually the Beastman with block. I mean, not really lucked out, because he blitzed with the block one, because it was safer. But I mean, you know. I mean, this is going to be a little bit hellish to get through. We might try and push through on the right here. I'm not sure. We already have a guy down here. I guess we could just blitz upward. I'm kind of okay with that idea. I think that's what we do. Take Magetti here and try and cause some trouble. Perfect. Stay for right now. Unholy killers. Do they kill the unholy? Isn't that contradictory to their goals? Yeah, thinking. Thinking borrowed. So I would kind of... Keeping him here is super risky. I could move him here. We have no way to punch the Minotaur this turn, so it's safer not to. I might just pop right back here. Just keep a strong line going. See if we can barrel through. We have like 8 turns to score anyway. I'd kind of like to be aggressive and go here. Punch this guy, hopefully knock him down, and then maybe make a break on the right. That could be cool. Yeah, I don't really see it happening, so. Because there's a lot of people I want to punch right now. So we'll just try and play it safe for now. Which is something I'm really bad at doing, as you all know. It's like me playing safe? Yeah, not likely. So what we'll probably do is use Herbie Gerst as a bit of a meat. Little slab of delicious hobgoblin meat. We throw him right up here. Have him help in the block, and then we can fill the hole with a much tougher, beefier, dwarfier option. Because dwarves are kind of like a hardier meat overall than hobgoblin, I think, anyway. I imagine hobgoblins are a little stringier, though, so. I kind of want to line our 3 guys up here and get some nice blocks off. I think that might be a good thing. We only get 1 block, though. So, either way, it's not really good. Do we just sacrifice? Yeah. I think we're just going to sacrifice our little hobgoblin there. Just sort of leave him to, Oh! Okay. Okay, that helps. Just move up a little bit. Maybe park right here with borrowed? Seems good. Seems good. I took a while in that turn, but I wasn't really sure where I wanted to go. It's only... Forgot I was gonna block here. Shit. That's really annoying. But it's okay. We can only get punched on 3 of our guys with the blitz, which is probably gonna be here. I think they're gonna blitz the Minotaur into this guy. Oh, they are going straight for the Bull Centaur. Okay, a little risky on their part. I mean, they got it. They had a 2 in 6 chance, so, well, kind of. You know what I mean? A little bit better than that, but. This isn't too bad for us at all. And this is really good for us. So thank you. Yeah, I was hoping he would follow up. Following up is both good and bad for him. puts him in a position where I can hit him next turn, but it also kind of forces me to do some blocks next turn, which maybe I didn't want to do. I did want to do them, but, you know, maybe I didn't. I'm wondering... I might just blitz this guy with origami. Seems to be like the wisest choice. Where else would I use a blitz this turn? Kind of nowhere. Okay. I don't really like the double skulls. That I like a little more. So let's push this guy up here. And I think I'm going to stay. We can move wherever we want now. That only makes this a 1 die. Not incredible. Okay, we'll just move up to where we were. We might have to put the herd on that Minotaur. I'm not liking him. So, I would love to throw a dwarf here. So we have a 3 die. Then I could rotate a dude. That seems pretty good. Alternatively... No, that's a little aggressive and doesn't really accomplish too much. Alternatively... Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. This is maybe a little bit crazy, but you guys know me and crazy. Goes a little bit hand in hand. We're gonna push up a bit just so we get this attack on this Chaos Warrior here, which I did get. If I didn't get, it wasn't the end of the world. But since I did, it allows me to get a couple really nice blocks off, which is always excellent. More chance at punching things. You gotta like that. Alright. So... Come on, Magetti. No whammies, my friend. No whammies. Nice. That'll do. So I kind of... This is a little bit of a risky dodge here. But I kind of want to, like, dodge in and then foul the Minotaur with Herpy. Thoughts? No? Bad idea? Is having Herpy fall down here really bad? It's not great, but it's okay. It's okay. He's still blocking the ball carrier, even in death. It's forcing these guys to move around. He probably would have got punched and died next turn. So maybe that was a good call. Maybe it wasn't. But a chance at taking down the Minotaur sounded really good to me. If I was this guy, I would probably stand the Minotaur up with a blitz. He's up against some pretty nasty targets, but I might try and take out this Chaos Dwarf blocker. It'd be really good if he could punch Magetti. Then with the follow-up, he's right next to the ball carrier. I felled his wild animal. It's bound to happen. Again, Minotaurs have a 50-50 chance if you're not blitzing to just not do anything. Because they're wild animals. Oh, who's getting murdered? And no one died yet. Just Rudy getting stunned. Okay. Holding the line. This guy follows up, he's dead. Yeah, I don't know. I understand they want more bodies on the line, but that was still a little bit risky for them because I have a really good attack on him now. I could have had an attack on him anyway, but wasn't a guarantee. Oh, I can stand up and foul with Herpy. That might be happening. It might be. See if Magetti can punch a guy first, though. Give him the old table flip, Magetti. What do you say? Oh my god, that overhead. First injury on the team. I love it. Smashed his ankle. Oh, that's brutal. That's one of the worst things to have happen. One of them. If that happens to one of my Skaven players, I actually just immediately kick them off the team. That is no joke. I'm not having it. I won't have it. Not today, not ever. I really want to make a blitz on this Chaos Warrior. Oh, I got some really cool things we could do here, guys, but I don't know if it's too risky. Okay, unfortunate. Is anything ever too risky? That's the question. Some things for sure. Because if we go here with Borrowed, we blitz with Origami. It is a little bit risky. So what we have to do, I want to put Borrowed here, blitz Origami up, successfully knock this guy down, then run back to here, because this is where we actually need Origami. Then we run Herpy up for the foul. I like it. We're going to try it. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'd like to take this guy out, but we'll see. Okay, that's good. Excellent. You're going to stay, Origami. Okay. Didn't do anything too crazy, but that's fine. We're back in the safety cage. Everything is good. I do want to go for this block, but I really want to go for this foul. You guys know what I'm saying? Come on, Herpy! Do me proud. Might get ejected for this, but... Oh, not the nut kick! Yes! Get the fuck out of the game! Oh, smashed his collarbone. I'm not sure if that was his collarbone. I feel it was, you know, something else. A little bit lower. Maybe in the cockles. Maybe in the sub-cockles. But the important thing is, that's how you Blood Bowl. And if I was the other team, I'd be, like, I mean, I'd be mad. You know, not like mad. I'd be like, that was cheeky. I'd also be pretty mad. So. But it's just the way the game goes. Sometimes RNG works for and against you. And sometimes being a little bit of a shit. Hey, Skybane, absolutely. -1 strength is a dead Minotaur. I would argue -1 strength is a dead anything. Like with the exception of a 1 strength unit or a 2 strength unit, you can argue... because a 2 strength unit is not really ever going to get in a situation where it's not getting 2-die blocked. But... that said, I still think -1 strength is pretty much a killer. -1 agility is probably the least bad. You can easily work around -1 agility. -1 armor is annoying and it leads to more injuries, but I usually don't get rid of them until I have the next injury. You know? Okay, so we got a lot of options. Again, we tend to have those. Things we want to do. We would like to start moving up. We don't have too many turns left. That'd be great. We have a lot of opportunity to break free here on this side. We could do a block here with Magetti. And we could run Origami around for a blitz. I think that's a fairly safe bet. And if it doesn't work, we don't move. We just sit right here and everything's okay. -1 agility is dead elves. It depends. If it's on your big guys, maybe. Yeah. But if it's just on a lineman, I don't actually think it's the end of the world. Now, just so we don't waste all our movement running over here, I'm going to grab Herpy. Sort of form basically the cage that I'm going to be wanting. Because I think we can probably squeeze up here pretty good. Little risky, but In my opinion, if you don't think the opponent, like, if there's no way for my opponent basically to score at this point, it'd be very hard for him to get the ball. I got 4 turns. But it'd be very difficult, anyway, for them to get it and score in this position. I'm not too worried about throwing him a little bit by himself. But, I mean, he's not completely alone. I want to GFI here. Now we do have sure feet, so GFIing is not that risky. It's a 1 in 6 chance, and then it gets re-rolled, so... Perfect. That forces him to go all the way around, which is really nice. Throw Silas up here, just to be a little bit of a shit. For sure, like, throwing a dwarf here would be smart, because we're definitely going to be getting a 2-die block thrown. You go here. They come down, they're going to block this guy. It's probably okay. Not sure. It might be nice to have the ability to run through there, but I think we'll throw Dino up here. And then we're going to look at this. Is there some way we can capitalize on all of this mess? Probably. We can throw Borrowed here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put Borrowed here. We'll throw a single block in. If it works, that's great. If it doesn't, you know, that's okay. Either way, yeah, see, it didn't work. Just going to do a little push. And stay here. That's a 50-50 dodge. I'd rather just leave him. Fortunately, Yanks is going to get punched, but I kind of want to tie this guy up. So, we'll go for it. I need to stop, I don't know. I like compulsively like pull hairs off myself. You know, I don't know why I do it. Always done it. Maybe it's like anxiety or just some weird tick I have. I don't know. I gotta stop doing it though. Because then they break, you know, and sometimes they come up and they're angry. Not the blitz I thought we were getting, but I'll take it. Now the cool thing about the Beastmen, I really like them as a unit. I think they're a lot of fun. They've got like very good lineman stats. But the cool thing about them is there's no rule that says you have to move on a blitz action. In the tabletop, one of the earlier editions, you did actually. You had to declare a blitz and you had to move at least 1 square. As is, no. So it's pretty cool that you can just, like, any Beastman at any time could be a strength 4. Not like, oh, okay, that Beastman can run from over here. No, like, oh, it's a nice little one-on-one. You think it's safe? Nah, he's getting a 2-die block. I really like that. I like that they have that option. Stand up if you please. So, we'll do our important block first. What's the most important? Yeah, we do need this guy out of the way. Nice. This is where I always start getting worried. You got that one reroll. Oh, that looked good. I mean, it's good enough. I can't complain. I'm just not sure. Am I blitzing with Origami or with Magetti? Origami is block. Makes it a lot safer. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Turns out we didn't need it, but I really did want this piece down. So the interesting thing, following an opponent is actually not always a good idea. Now, I did actually want to move this tile, but I wasn't sure I did. And the interesting thing is if you... I guess we want the tough guys on the outside, right? If you follow someone, you do use the movement. So I would sort of be locked into that tile, which makes sense, but I would have -1 move. It's not like you get the free movement and then you still get whatever your residual movement was. So it's always something to keep in mind, you know? That said, always follow if it's going to get you out of a tackle zone that you don't want to be in, you know? Sometimes I'll actually throw a block, even if I don't want to knock an opponent over, just so I can push them and then hopefully follow them out of a bad spot. So if you're surrounded by a bunch of guys, sometimes a 1 die isn't so bad. And sometimes like a -2 die is not too bad either, because they're going to be getting it against you. Although you'd probably rather do it on their terms. I think we are going to base this guy. Yeah, he'll be fine. I don't really think he's going anywhere. And now we just do the fun thing where you just punch the shit out of the enemy, because why not? You know, your dwarves, you're salty. You want to assert your dominance. No dice there. The reason I didn't push him up here, I didn't want him to attack this guy. Maybe Borrowed can get a really angry punch off. Not today. If I was smart, actually, I would have blocked with Grazillion, because I could have pushed right here and then had Borrowed do a second block. That's okay. I make mistakes sometimes. I do kind of want to base these guys, even though it means I'm in for a little bit of hurt. But I just don't want these guys sort of running up. We should still be able to score a touchdown with no issues. I've rolled some pretty bad dice before, okay? And the less chances I give my opponents to surround these guys when I roll really bad dice, the better, in my opinion. You know. There's certainly many better Blood Bowl players than I. I've merely played a lot of games. Doesn't make me good, because I have my own playstyle. And I'd like to think that I've learned a lot of strategies from playing with a bunch of different people. But I don't always employ them, because I have fun, and, you know, sometimes fun for me is, well, you've seen. It's a bit greedy, it's a bit risky, and it's usually a bad idea. I thought Rudy was going to die here, and there was going to be a little salt in the chat. So, speaking of, you remember, I don't know if you guys recall it, we were just talking, you and I, about a greedy thing that I sometimes do. It happens. It happens. This is probably... I shouldn't. I want to do another turn of punching the shit out of them. Which is... it's not the best idea. Sometimes greedy. Hey, Rudy. Sorry, addendum. Always greedy. All the time. So I could touch down this turn. But I kind of want to punch a few more guys. So normally what you'd do is you'd be like, oh, look, I'm not going to move the ball guy because I'm going to score. But if you roll bad, suddenly you didn't score and you kind of just look like an asshole. And there's nothing wrong with looking like an asshole. But, okay, well there you go. That made things not good. If that was an injury, I would have, you know what, I would have been like, yeah, worth. In before Maggette next turn gets horribly disfigured. I'm going to try and stop that from happening. But there's only so much a dwarf can do when he's trying to raise his family right, you know. If Yanks can get a nice little punch off. Nope. I just love watching these little dwarves like slowly move. Come on, Dino, give me a KO or something. Oh, that's fine. What are these guys? Armor 8, right? Yeah, so it's unlikely we're going to take any down. Doesn't mean I don't still want to make Borrowed Punch one. Didn't work, but... yeah, I think I'm fine with just having one of you get hit. We should be good. If this player was a god, there's a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a chance. But he would have to roll immaculately. Which I've seen happen, right? How many times have I had Fox, the same Black Orc, die with an Apothecary twice in a row? Yeah, we don't talk about that. Oh, Grazillion, hang in there. You got 9 armor. You're gonna be okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh. Oh. I was really hoping that'd be like a last second injury. Okay, so let's be really greedy. Let's go for the crowd surf on this guy. I'm just fucking. You don't do that, right? If I had a reroll, I so would. But let's see if we can. Hang on. Throw away. Perfect. I just wanted to get a touchdown right next to this guy. You know what I mean? Come on, Zelvis, go make him cry. Oh, hey there, bud. How you doing? That's great. That's right. Oh, these moves. What are the... Okay. I think I saw a muscle in there. Which is quite different to the real Zelphus. He is by far muscular than I am. Set your players in defense before the kickoff. How do I want to go about this? Well, we want the big boys somewhere near the middle. That's where it gets ugly. I actually normally wouldn't against Chaos. Reason being, they would have a Minotaur here, and they would murder me. Now, not all Chaos teams take the Minotaur. I actually don't recommend taking the Minotaur early. Personal preference. But for some reason, the opponent is lacking a Minotaur. So we should be okay. In fact, they're down 2 people. They're still pretty tough, but I think we can afford to be a little more aggressive in our playstyle here. This wasn't even a muscle, it was an oversized blood vein. Nice, bro. Now they're gonna have a sad day because... Oh, that was cool. High kick. What? No, this is buggy. Any player of Chaos Concept Art who's not in a tackle zone may be moved into the square where the ball will land if it's unoccupied. It's supposed to be my opponent? Wait, what the fuck? I think it bugged because it went out of bounds. It's supposed to be my opponent, because I kick to them, can put a person under it. No, I've never seen that bug before. That's weird. I like these little apples on our shirts, though. Okay. I like that. Don't like that as much. They immediately blitz Borrowed. Here we go. Borrowed's dead. Borrowed's fucking raging. It's just a pinched nerve, you're fine. There's like, which one of these many targets should we kill? The little weak hobgoblin? No. The very important bull centaur? No, not that one. Oh, this little dwarf this little shit right here. Okay. I mean, What a pickle, Harry. Okay. It's a lot of 9 armor breaks in a row there, pal. Just calm down a little bit, okay? Just calm down with that. Yeah, like, hey, game. I thought all our guys were about to start dying. Oh, come on, you can get up. Yeah, that's my boy. There's that thing called armor. Well, I felt bad for them, right? Because I think we get to go on offense. Oh, what the fuck? Rude. Okay. Well, now, again, we're in that pickle thing where they have a lot more strength than we do, and we're down a guy. Do we do the cheap little elf tactic of only 3 guys on the line of skirmish? I think we do. I kind of want to... Is it wrong? I kind of want to put both the bull centaurs on the wings and just fucking gun it up after the guy who goes for the ball. I mean, that could be fun, right? Let's do that. Let's do a little bit of that. I know, yeah, it's fine, game. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's do a little thing. I think I need 3 in the center. Yeah, sorry, the line of scrimmage. Sorry if I upsetted any of you pro football players. I doubt the Blood Bowl players were as upset by this turn of events that I didn't know what something was called. It's possible. Something. We're gonna do this. There, it looks pretty good. So our hobgoblins are about to get their dongs just destroyed, but that's okay. Kick it up. Chaos Concept Art gets an extra team reroll. You're right. My coaching is quite good. Oh, what the fuck? Who is kicking that twice in a row? Silas, I swear to God. Well, you better run, little boy. You better run like the heavens. Because it's coming. Death approaches on 4 legs. His name is... Well, it's actually going to be Origami, I think. I mean, I can definitely get in there. We're gonna... Okay. That wasn't the play. I don't know what that play was. I don't like it. I don't understand it. But that was not the play. That's okay. And you can see why I had the second line of guys here, because I knew this was coming. The bullshitting. Because it's what you do. I can't even be mad. It's what I would do. Nope, shouldn't have knocked that one down. Nope. See, it looks okay for them. Like, what is this? What was the plan here? The fuck was the plan there? I don't know. Anyway, now I get to stand these guys up. And suddenly it's like, oh, you thought you killed us. You know? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. I can't count that high, so give me a minute, but I'll figure it out. But I think the gist of it is, like, my bad. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of punch going on. I mean, I think we gotta do this, right? Is there any reason not to do this as the first action? Probably quite a few. Alright, let's go for the safer block. We got 3 rerolls. You know, take our time. Nobody's rushing us. Yeah. This is a very good block as well. Very safe. 2-die block with block against guy, no block. Okay. Now, do you see why I had this sort of this buffer zone? Oh, right in the nuts! No way! Did we just shoulder check that guy's nutsack? I'm all about that. Okay, but now we do the crazy thing. That's right, yeah. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, whatever. Fuck you. That's right, Borrowed. Hello. Do we re-roll this, guys? Fuck it. Oh, God fucking Christ. Magetti, how do you blow that? Now, the one thing we have to look forward to is I have a feeling our opponent will yeah, but I have this guy here. Yeah, I know about that guy, but I'm saying I have this guy here. Yeah, but I don't think you understand the gravitas of the situation. Questionable. So, with Blood Bowl, I've mentioned this before, there are 3 difficulties for the AI. None of them are perfect, much like a human player. Number 1, you have Easy. Easy is perhaps the hardest AI to play against. Never play against Easy. Number 2, you have Normal. Normal's pretty good. I would say that's the best AI to play against. And number 3, you have Hard, which is the boring one. Think about that. So, the problem is with the AI in Blood Bowl is the higher the difficulty, the smarter they are, with massive air quotes on that word, which essentially just means the less likely they are to take a risky strategy. So you're thinking, well, that sounds good. And in theory, it sounds, you know, it's not bad. The problem is, in practice, it means the AI won't try, like, oh, I'm going to pass from here to this guy. Because that might work. And it's something that every player would be like, well, fuck it. You know? At some point, anyway. The AI just won't do it. So, unfortunate. But the easy AI, though, is the one that will try for the riskiest strategies. Because it's like, okay, I want to fail, so I will take the things that give me the highest chance of failure. Which means, every once in a blue moon, or every 1 in 6, the easy AI will do the bullshit all the time and it will work. And you're like, what the fuck is happening? Like, you know what I mean? So don't do that one. Or do it if you want to watch the most fun. I mean, all of me wants to do this. The question is... So if I push him up... I think I can blitz this turn with Dino. I think that's a possibility. I mean, it requires 2 GFI. Oh no, because that. Yeah, what a pain in my ass. I mean, I can blitz here. And then potentially move into here with some nice GFIs. That's also pretty tasty. Okay, well, let's get the important blocks out of the way first. Need that to happen. Okay. Kind of like where I'm standing, that's why I didn't push him. Okay, you get over here. And yeah, I think this is what we go for. I mean, Magetti might make me really sad again. He didn't. Hey, good job. Okay, yes, please follow. Oh my god, just kick him. I love it. So, what I want you to do, friendo, is... Okay, well, he's not going this way. He might be able to knock him down. If he does, he's... I go up or down, up or down, up or down. No! No! Get here! No! I guess it's okay. Fuck, I should have clicked them both at once, but I like to roll them one at a time. You know what I mean? I like that, okay. Yeah, that was a good play. Now you gotta go this way. It's a good thing we didn't end up here, actually. Hey, that worked out. Sometimes things do work out. Can I deal with this guy? Yes. Can I deal with this guy and get the ball carrier? Yes. Oh my boy. You have pickled yourself. Which way do I do this? Surfing him sounds like a lot of fun. I have so many options here. I think I'll go for the one... Yeah, I'll go for the least risky one. Yeah, that's why. Sometimes you don't roll good. So it's nice to, you know, have options. Sometimes. Sometimes you do roll good. I will. Oh, I shouldn't have followed. That's going to be painful. So we can go for a normal block here. Nice, nice. Okay. That's fine. It's still exactly what I needed. And I think I should still have a 2-die. Just the one. Right. That's unfortunate. Now, the scary thing here is the ball can really easily land out of bounds. Fucker. Oh. Shit. Shit. Run! Dwarves aren't great at running, so. Let's see, Spider or Yanks? Who wants to do the punch? Have Yanks go for it. I should have been Spider, but it worked out. Oh! Yes! Nicely done, Yanks. I love it. Frizzlow Tail. I didn't even look at these guys' names. They all suck. I love how I say that, but Slash Mulgars? I mean, it's not good. Prick Nogor? Stairclap Silk Dye? Prick... Oh, there's two Prick Nogor? Well, one's Prick Nogors. One is Prick Nogor. The wise man would desperately try and level up his blockers instead of his hobgoblins. I'm not sure I am a wise man. Because, I mean, picking up the ball kind of sucks. Got 2 rerolls. Fuck it, we're going to hell anyway. Good luck, your Spider's Fury. We don't need the GFI. It's okay. So I'm going to take this 1 die, because no matter what happens, this 1 die gets a lot uglier next turn. So do me proud, Zelphus. Oh, you piece of shit. Wise man once said that he was smarter than me. The wise man has them being punched. I don't know if that really solves the problem, bro. He's still probably smarter than you. Well, wiser, actually. I used to always equate intelligence and wisdom as the same thing until I played Dungeons and Dragons, and then it was like, wait, but then which is, So it's kind of in D&D, like, no, you didn't. Not my fucking pony. It's just a pinched nerve. It's fine. But in D&D, it's like intelligence is book smart, wisdom is street smart. It's like the easiest way to describe it. Does that make a whole shitload of sense? Maybe not always. But fortunately, I can't do a surf here as much as I would love to. I could surf. Can I? He'll be here. No, not really. Well, no, I can't. So that's annoying. Oh well. Intelligence is knowing tomatoes are fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put in a fruit salad. That's legit, dude. It's legit. Oh man, I want no part of all this shit that's happening. I can get a 1 die here. I can get a 2 die here. Is it worth it? Probably. Means if we do grab the ball, we're not grabbing it with the guy we thought we were grabbing it with. Which is maybe okay. Oh, that's not how I wanted that to go at all. Silas to take it. I think we're going to grab it on Rudy. Nice. This is like all sketch all the time. So what I'm thinking, whether or not it works, I don't know. We'll have to see. I really want this guy out of the picture. He's scaring me. Oh my god, please, game. Please. Yeah, follow. So, what I want to do is I want to force them all to run this way. And then we're going to say, psych! We're going to run over here. And we're going to throw the ball. And Origami's somehow going to catch it. And then we're going to touchdown. That's how it's going to work. It's just like when I play Skaven. It'll be fine. They're putting a lot of pressure on Zelphus there for kind of no reason whatsoever, but... Bingo bongo! Unless you put this guy here. Aww. Is that still fine? Yeah. That'll be okay. Okay, well... Nothing happened like I expected it to. A bit usual for Blood Bowl, I suppose. Oh, no, I normally have a pretty okay idea what's going on. Well, let's see if we can deal with this guy, and then we'll figure out what's happening. Nicely done, Silas. Okay. The old cage strat it is. It's boring, but it's effective. And it will get you there 9 times out of 10. Yeah, it's not likely they're going to go for a blitz this way, so we're good. Alright, well, with that said, time to get punching. Beautiful. I will follow, yeah. Sets me up. Oh, beautiful. I almost kind of want to get Frenzy on these guys. We have a lot of movement problems. Nah, that's fine. Thought about dodging out there, but it's probably just better to keep him on the ground. I thought they were going to foul him. They could have. Probably going to blitz up like this. A little scary. Not the end of the world, but a little scary. No? Not going to blitz the Bull Centaur? Oh, you're doing it that way. Okay. Sure. I mean, oh, you're crowd surfing your own guy? Qu'est-ce que c'est? What? The fuck was that plan? That's like some next level plays. It's like, oh, I'm gonna crowd surf this guy, so that next turn I can crowd surf his guy. And like, I understand the theory of this, but I don't recognize it as good. But whatever, right? Okay. I need to get the fuck out of here. This got scary all of a sudden. This wasn't supposed to be scary. Here? Is where I want to be? Here? He gets a 2-die. Doesn't help on this guy, though. Don't need it to. Okay. Beautiful. Psych! Zelphus was the plant the whole time. He was just waiting. Let's get this out of the way. Not gonna follow, that's fine. Beautiful. Oh, this I like. Oh yeah, thank God Origami is the one with block. That almost made me cry. He can't surf me from here, thankfully. This guy can blitz and surf, though. A little scary. But, you know, it's whatever. I'm not sure you can actually get injuries when you get surfed. But we should be okay. I think I'm actually safe to run this pretty far up. I mean, we have like a couple turns to score, but I'd still rather have like the, you know, the advantage of being further down the pitch when the big heavy guys clad in armor start chasing me. You can? Hey, thanks, Phil Proctor. Yeah, yeah, right there. I guess that was the injury roll. That's cool. So this is not great. But maybe we'll get lucky. Nope. Fucking of course. Story of my life. We do have the apothecary still though. That's fine. I don't think I've ever seen an injury surfing people. Just do it for fun. Because, I mean, it is an effective way to take someone off the pitch. But then, of course, the second I'm like, oh, I wonder if this can happen. Yeah, no. Can and will. How do I do this? So if I go here, then he blocks it. So I have to go here. Time for a new team? No, we're doing fine, Bard. We just have a couple of guys with, like, sort of minor injuries. Not even that bad. I've definitely had a lot worse. Like that orc team, where our black orcs died every single game. That was pretty bad. Oh, I gotta. Gimme, gimme, gimme! I want my blood! So we can get injuries, players don't get SPP. Yeah. Well, in the same way you don't get SPP for a foul. I still foul, because fouling is fun. And there's nothing like taking a player's best player and going, eh. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing? How you doing there? Especially when you get those teams, a lot of people run wrestle. It's pretty good, but, you know, wrestle just means foul me, you know. I mean, I want to take this one die. So, do the math real quick. He has a 2 in 6 chance of, if he attacks me, knocking me down. Much higher, of course, if he uses horns, or if I attack him, I have a 3 in 6 chance of knocking him down. So, quick math. Turns out, quick math sucks. Quick math plus a reroll equals still kind of shit. But, whatever. You do roll a 1 17% of the time, so you can't get too upset about it. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Nice. That's a reroll. I'm surprised they still had a reroll. They rerolled a couple blocks. I think they only had 2. But it's all good. So we're just going to play it safe. We'll take our touchdown. Star player points are pretty nice. I love how Rudy's trying to show off and the game's like trying to generate and load and CPU and... I'm sorry, Rudy. It's all bad here. Rude game. Wanted to enjoy that moment. I just noticed your name's Philip Proctor. What a name. Is that like proctology, or is there... Maybe it's Philip P. Proctor. Like you're some sort of German scientist. Philip P. Proctor. Philip Proctor's pretty cool, though. Oh, man. Gotta roll that 3. It's fine. So their best player was this guy. Nobody cares. Spider's Fury! Nice, dude. I like it. Oh, it always bugs it. Player was not found. He's there. He's on my team. Don't worry about it. 75% ball possession. Beautiful. 114 yards running. Gonna have to get the new wiki page going, guys. English? Yeah, fair enough. Is it actually Philip P. Proctor? Or I suppose you wouldn't say Proctor. It sounds a bit odd. HGV driver. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool, dude. I actually, so what I normally do... Philip Proctor, yeah. Oh, that's actually your name, Philip Proctor. Wow. That's crazy. But, what was I saying? Sorry. Anyway, I normally get like a little bit of a wiki page going. So if you're in the Discord, which I know probably most of you guys are, I usually just get the same crowd night after night, which is awesome. Nice sort of building that sort of camaraderie with people. But, you know, I'll get everyone up on the wiki and you can look at all your stat cards and stuff like that. The dice rolls, I hate this. I hate this menu. Because it like, you want to look at it and be like, oh, look at that. The rolls were pretty average. I mean, I had a couple more 6s than 1s, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Fairly average. But it's weird because it calculates armor all fucked up in here. So, I mean, I understand what it's doing, but essentially, if I attack someone, so I do a block, and I knock them down, and I roll armor against their armor, and then I roll injury, right? The thing is, though, they're technically the ones rolling armor and injury. Which is annoying because if you play a game where you fail all your dodges and all your characters die, it's going to look like you had an even spread because it's going to be like, oh, you got tons of 6s on your armor and injury rolls. That's why you're all dead. But all the ones on your dodges. I hate this. Garbage. You know what I mean? I understand what it's trying to do, but I want to look at that at a glance and be like, oh, did the game really feel like as fair or unfair as I felt it felt? This is going to be rough, though. Our next game going in, 2 guys out. Jeepers. I thought there was a third, but a Bull Centaur and a Chaos Dwarf blocker. Did Borrow get star player at some point? Really inflicted 4 injuries. I think those count KOs as well, though. We'll have to see. But, it'll be tough. We could definitely buy another guy. I think I would rather save up for that reroll. We do want that Minotaur at some point, but without the 3rd reroll, he's a little risky, and he's not that great of a piece. We're just buying him for funsies. If he had mutation not on doubles, I would pick him in a heartbeat, because mutant Minotaurs are a ton of fun. But either way, yeah, I'm just doing the 1 game tonight, guys. Sorry, I know it's a bit boring. People like their Blood Bowl. But I had fun. Hopefully you guys had fun. And then I'm going to... I kind of want to play a little bit of this game called Cogmind. It's a roguelike, but I'm also going to be up for a bit. So I'm not sure if I want to do a little bit of Deep Rock Galactic, which is that sort of Left 4 Dead meets Minecraft. Like the worst way to describe a game ever. It's like saying Oblivion with guns, right? Kind of want to do a little bit of that. So maybe I'll get a job or 2 of that in with Borrowed. Maybe round up Fox or whoever if they're free. If not, do some Cogmind or maybe do Cogmind after the fact. But I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'm going to get up, stretch, get some water, and we'll figure out what we're doing. So I'll see some of you back then, and the rest of you have a nice night. I'll see you tomorrow.